Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Tuesday, August 13th, 2024. I, of course, am with Originator Success here, the Daily Mortgage Rate Update, the only place on the web where you guys get to join me live each and every day, most of the time at 9:30. Today, a few minutes late at 9:45 Eastern, broadcasting on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're here live, say good morning. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to give me a hashtag replay. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button, tag an friend, share us in a group, all that good stuff. Appreciate you joining me. I'm going to jump right in this morning since I'm already running late. Apologize for that. Had a contractor here this morning and had to go through everything. And anyway, you know how it goes. Sometimes things beyond your control. So anyway, rate sheets this morning are a little bit better. The wholesale inflation data this morning, it came in pretty good. Came in slightly better than expected. Let's take a look here. I'll throw you guys a happy little chart here. Hold on a second, and we'll go through that together. Let's see. Share the screen. Entire screen. Here you go. It's still showing that old thing here. Let's clean this up here. All right. There you go. Okay. So producer prices rose less than expected. Remember last month, actually, the wholesale inflation data came in a little bit higher than what was expected. But again, wholesale inflation isn't what we're really looking for. Mortgage-backed securities only have basis points on the day. 10-year few bips on that news, but doing pretty good. Still below 4%, which is great to see. But the actual producer price index came in a little bit better than expected. Tomorrow, we get the wholesale inflation data. That, of course, is the big news and what markets are waiting for. Not expect any real risk tomorrow. There's very unlikely that we see any reprice risk. The wholesale or consumer inflation data that comes out tomorrow expected to be not quite as good as what we saw last month. Basically, even if it came in slightly worse, nobody's going to panic. Markets still believe the Fed is going to have to cut rates. There's a focus on the labor market data now, not just inflation. And that labor market report that we got at the beginning of August is still in everybody's memory. So even if we did get inflation data that wasn't the best, it's not going to spook things out too crazy. So there's nothing really to worry about there. When it comes to the inflation data tomorrow, if it, basically rates, they're not going to go bouncing tremendously better, possibly an eighth of a point better if we get a real good reading or if it comes in lower than what it's expected. Right now, I think they're looking at 0.2 month to month, and I think it was 3.1 for the core, but I don't know. We'll look at those numbers together tomorrow. I'm not going to hold you guys up too much today. The main thing is, as far as when it comes to how we're locking, the only thing I would consider locking today is risk-averse files closing the next couple of weeks. Anything else you want to float? Loans closing in the next 15 to 30 days. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot to help them after tomorrow's CPI inflation data. We'll get a PCE report. We'll get a couple of other economic reports like retail sales, things like that. But overall, there's not going to be a lot to really help them improve. But for loans that have more time, as we get into that September 6th, September 11th area, on the 6th, we're going to have the next labor market report, the jobs data, BLS jobs data. And then, of course, on the 11th, we're going to have another CPI report a month from tomorrow. So anyway, there you go. Good morning, everybody. Again, apologize for being late on you this morning. Had to pay a contractor that was here running gas lines for my new furnace and a few other things. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up today. Not going to keep you too long. It was great to see all of you. Tomorrow, we'll talk more about the CPI inflation data, where rates are going after that. So, all right, my friends, again, sorry to keep it brief and sorry to run late this morning, but I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.